Good day! I am very excited to be hitting the road soon. In this episode, I'm going to be taking you along as I prepare my van for the road and kind of share with you all the things that I gotta do to get ready to be on the road for an extended period of time. Because honestly, I don't want to deal with crap on the road if I can preemptively do things to avoid it. But before I could get to any of that, I got up this morning and I came outside and I noticed this, which led me to discovering this issue that I am now going to deal with, whether I want to or not. I don't have any shop towels on me, which is annoying. Just reinforces that they are worth the space because stuff like this happens. I have made sure that I can deal with these issues without having to empty the tank. So what I do is I just take out the fuel tank and then I can place it upside down. There's room for that. This is not a fun way to do anything. This is not fun. This is not fun. On one hand, I'm really glad I'm somebody who can fix things, who feels confident to just do the things that need to happen. But on the other hand, I don't want to be dealing with it. The line just starts to disintegrate and crack, and then just spills diesel everywhere. This is the worst fuel line. So these Chinese diesel heaters can be kind of funny things. They're knockoffs, right? They're not having the quality control of the expensive multi-$1,000 ones. They're still great. I mean, this one has been gifted to me, but even if I had paid for it, I would be very happy with its value so far. Aside from the fuel line, it's bad. But mine has this quirk where it won't go into prime mode unless I first unplug it. So it's actually just easier for me to pull the fuse than it is to unplug the controller. So that's what I had to do there. And I'm probably going to have to go through the prime cycle 2 or 3 times to get all the air out of the fuel line, and then I'll be good to fire it up. So, yeah. Today I'm going to be tackling something that I have been putting off for weeks, and that is a full tune-up on my van. Could have used a tune-up a couple months ago, actually. I definitely have noticed a decrease in fuel mileage and a little bit of power issues, when I'm around 80 kilometers an hour type thing, or going up hills. I just don't have quite as much power, and the odd stutter here and there. So I'm going to do this tune-up, and I'm pretty confident that's going to fix any issues I've been having. But before I can get into that, I have to clean up the front area of my van. It is quite a mess because last night I decided to head way up the back road. I parked and I realized that where I was parked was probably a parking for people to go skiing. And so I didn't want to park across the whole pullout because I knew that there was a good chance people were going to come and want to park orderly. So in trying to get parked in a better position for sharing the space, I had to get out the max tracks a couple times. I kept getting a little stuck. So yeah, so I got to get the max tracks put away and then clear out everything in the front there so I can get the doghouse off and do this tune-up. Today's plan is plugs, wires, distributor cap, rotor, air filter. And I'm just going to do a good look over everything here and yeah, it's been like a year and a couple months, probably like 14 months since I pulled the doghouse, which is pretty sweet. It's probably the longest I've ever gone on this van. So it feels good. It's just routine maintenance. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Just gonna move that. There we go. So I've done this a few times, and I think what I'm going to do is, given that I'm changing the wires, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the new distributor cap and then arrange it to match this one with all the correct wires. Label those wires, which cylinder they go to, and then I'll just pull all of this off, put the new distributor cap and rotor on, and then switch out the spark plugs, and as I do that, plug in the corresponding wire. And I think that'll be a good way to like do it quickly but not get my wires mixed up or have to figure out which one is which on here again. So I think that will work pretty good. Long one. Okay, so yes, I am organized in my mind. I have been thinking about this for a couple days. That's how I roll. Once I know I'm going to be doing a project, I just start turning over the plan of attack in my mind. That is the same length. Okay, good. So we have two different ends. A short end and a long end. Let's study this one. Short end goes on the distributor cap. Okay, so that is number one. So I have my distributor Medusa ready to go. That actually only took like 10 minutes because I had a pretty good game plan on how to do this and not get anything mixed up. I don't want any crossed wires. So that is certain. All the things will fire in order. Okay. Okay. Nice. Rotor's on. I kind of got a late start today. I was up till 5 a.m. I've been having a really hard time going to sleep at night. Even though I'm so tired, I've been having a hard time shutting down. And then, yeah, I just sleep so late. So I got up at like 11 and it felt early. Oh, and then I took my drone for a flight and it was so nice. I saw this like river I want to go explore and this waterfall I want to go find. But yes, I've been looking around as I do this and so far everything's looking pretty good. No sign of leaks, so that is awesome. Those are identical. There we go. So satisfying. Maybe I'll just go through and put a little grease on each one while I'm here. Oh yeah, you hear that? Nice snappy snap. Nice. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8 over there. And those will have to be fed through under that stuff. So this is my least favorite one. So that's what we're starting with. I almost always cut myself on this one. Ooh. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Oh, this is what happens on this one all the time. The plug socket gets stuck on it. It drives me nuts. There we go. Nice. Fuck yeah. Oh. Good enough. We would like number 7. Yes, we would. And you're going to come under there. Very nice. Perfect. You must be number 1. You're number 1. Do, 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 do. I'm just hooking the battery back up. I don't know if it really needs to come off for a tune-up, but I'm just the type to pretty much unhook the battery anytime I do anything. Okay. Ah, yes! Oh, well, good morning. We're out for a little stroll. I got Frankie with me. He wanted to come today, so I adjusted my plans so that we can go to Geller, because I thought that'd be fun. But my sleep schedule has been pretty strange lately. I had a couple months there where I was a morning person, which was so nice. And then like December, definitely wasn't a morning person. But then I started having a lot of trouble getting to sleep at night. So then I was kind of a morning person because I was still up. Well, today I woke up early, which was really nice. I got up at like 7 and started my day. So I'm really hoping to get back into more the morning end of things for being on the road, just so I can make the most of all the daylight hours. So when I woke up from a pretty intense dream today, I decided to stay up. After evening yoga last night, I took my van for a little rip up the highway. There's a hill leaving town to the north, and it did so good. The tune-up was amazing. It really needed it. I should have done it like 2 months ago, but I had the new tattoo and then it was healing. And then I just didn't really have it in me, energy-wise. Yeah, the distributor cap was just like a lot of buildup on the terminal, so I just don't think it was like firing well or something. Anyways, it's better now, and we're gonna enjoy this beautiful river down here. So pretty, Frank. Thank you for your patience while I fly my drone. It's bittersweet. I'm gonna miss this. And I'm already noticing the plants, noticing the longer days. So there's like such this great feeling of like hope and optimism for like the coming comfort seasons. It's gonna be a big day today. So we got today, tomorrow, and then all day Thursday. We leave Thursday night. So very, very stoked. Yum, bud. New Year's donuts. Happy boy. I love you, bud. Thanks for coming on a walk with me today. Hello, good morning. Today is an exciting day because it is my last full day here in Squamish. I usually try not to stay under power lines, but I knew it would be kind of clear this morning, so that would be a nice way to wake up here and be able to see the mountains and stuff. So that was pretty nice. And now I am at the mechanic. I actually came here like 2 weeks ago to just get my front end, like all the suspension inspected and stuff, and to have my brakes changed, like brake pads. That is something I can do. I can change the brakes, and I have a pretty good idea if the suspension's off, but given just like the way my body's been, that was just like a bit too physical of a task, and I really wanted to have new brake pads. They were at the indicator, so yeah, it was just like worth having somebody else do it and not having to set myself back like weeks. And so while I was here last time, he also just like did me a huge favor and cut down the posts on my spare tire. They protruded way out for like the past 2 years, which was really annoying because like I caught myself on them, I bashed into them, other people bashed into them. They were just like a hazard. And so now that they're cut off, I'm able to put on a trasharoo, which I'm super stoked on. I've wanted one of these for years, but I never had an outside mounted spare tire. And then when I did, those posts were too long. So yeah, it was so quick and easy for him to just like. So today we're back and I'm getting all the wheel bearings replaced on the front end. They're really bad. They make a lot of noise. It sounds like it's just like grinding sand in there. It's very noisy driving. Yeah, I figure if I'm going to be driving like far away, I might as well take this opportunity while I have a mechanic here that I trust and they do a good job. I've been coming here for years since it was owned by somebody else, and so the guy that owns this now used to work for him, and so yeah, he's been fixing my van since before I got truck. So I trust him and he's nice. Feels really good to have that done. My van is so quiet on the road now and so smooth, like, oh man. But tonight is my last night in Squamish, so I've come here to a place that I've called home for many years, especially when I lived in the minivan. I stayed here almost every night. And so I figure this is where I want to spend tonight, my last night here, and I'm gonna have a little fire. What? Hi, precious boy. Yeah. Look, I have this perfect block for a mini chopping block for kindling. You absolutely don't have to hang around out here all night. You're allowed to go to bed whenever you want. This is so awkward. Why am I sitting like this? Just move it a little further away, Amanda. Have a bunch of things to do tomorrow, and then I am leaving late tomorrow night for the border. He wanted a ground blankie, so that's what he got. Now he's a happy boy. So it was rather bittersweet leaving camp this morning. It was a full day. I got rid of my trash and my recycling, and then I had a few errands to do and a couple medical appointments, and Frank had one last trip to the vet, and then I went to my last yoga class here and my last group meditation sit, which was really emotional. I just got back to my van from that. It's 10 p.m. and I'm about to head to the border. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for coming along. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can join me in the next adventure, which will hopefully be in the United States. Yeah, so I mean, check back to see if they let me in, but I got a cute clip of Frank to send you off on your way, and we'll see you soon. Bye.